Right now, they want to ban Gliscor, and to qualify to vote for the test, you have to hit 1750 on the OU ladder on a new account. So that's where we're at right now. I'm trying to ladder and get about 250 more ELO in order to qualify for the vote, and I don't even know what I'm going to vote. Am I going to ban Gliscor? Am I not going to ban Gliscor? We'll see. But for now, I have a big sticky web problem. I'm using a Life Orb Valiant team by Maverick Shooters, team in the description. Now, one of its weaknesses is sticky web, so I have to be careful. I have Pokemon like Quark Drive, Iron Valiant. It's Life Orb. It's not booster energy, so it gives you more offensive power at the cost of speed. And one of the benefits of that is your surprise factor. It's kind of unexpected, but it's definitely interesting. We have Salicberry, Golden Go, Trailblaze, Ogerpon. The main issue really is going to be how we deal with sticky web, because as a team, we're relatively weak to that playstyle. Now, they want sticky web first. I might just go Raging Bolt, try and hit that before they can move. So we'll Thunderbolt it here. If they're Focus Sash, they're Focus Sash. Typically, you see a lot of Custat Berry on Arachnid. If you want Focus Sash, like you're guaranteed sticky web, you go Ribombee. The main reason you're picking Arachnid is you want a little bit more bulk. You want to be lasting longer. Your face better into Rapid Spin. Yeah, we do force him to switch here. Now, how much... Man, I'm tempted, because we're Modest. They could very well be timid, and they just outspeed. And will they knock us out? Actually, does Modest have enough power to knock us out? It does have enough power, so... We can go Hard Valiant, too, which I don't even hate. We'll go Hard Valiant. They Calm Mind, okay. We threaten Encore. I'm going to Moonblast. I think they should be scared of Encore enough that they switch. But I might be over-predicting. They did not care about Encore. 41, though. That's not bad. The question is now what? We go Lando, maybe? The problem is, Lando Stone Edge isn't great. Golden Go? Golden Go is not bad. I actually don't hate Golden Go. The main problem with going Golden Go here is we invite Arachnid right after. Yeah, Arachnid comes in, we'll be able to get Sticky Web up. Yeah, kind of going Valiant on... Honestly, using Calm Mind as Bolt on Bolt is a crazy play, because you can just die in one hit if you don't win Speed Tie. But they get the play right. They didn't really fear Encore, which is another... Like, tearing into potential Encore. I guess... To be honest, I didn't have Speed Booster, right? I didn't reveal Speed Booster, which is the most common Encore, so very realistically they could have, made the correct read based on the situation that I didn't have Encore. So honestly, I'm overreacting. They played fine. Don't think they need to tear a Ghost though, but it makes sense too. Now they definitely go to Arachnid here. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Sticky Web's gonna be tough for my team. We'll see how they play it. They do go to Arachnid. I'm going to try and see if I can Nasty Plot Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball. Yep, okay. Shadow Ball 52. Surf 56. Now, it's tricky. But imagine I can get them to surf me into range of Salicberry. Can I do that? Is that even a possibility? I think it's worth it, because... Okay. Yeah, that's the Custap I was talking about. Well, now we just go after Arachnid here. So we're sort of managing the situation, even though we are definitely weak to Sticky Web here. We'll get a nice Shadow Ball here. If they go King Gambit, we have Terra Fairy for that. We still have our Speed Booster too. I wonder if they go straight King Gambit. Okay. Now here, I imagine you have to go do King Gambit here no matter what. I don't think Ogerpons or Superior is good enough. You go to King Gambit. Where else am I going to Terra? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to Terra a different Pokemon. So I'm just going to Terra Fairy here. 77. Even better. Now... Okay, so here's the thing. I do have to de-gleam. Sucker Punch is going to do a lot of damage. I'm tempted to Nasty Plot on Sucker Punch. It's not worth it. Not worth it at all, because what if they do predict me? So we're going to take a lot of damage. Then, one of Superior Ogerpon is going to come in. Now, I do have, I have Intimidate Lando. I have Raging Bolt with Thunderclap. Iron Moth, the type is good. Into, like, Petra Superior stuff, so it's not even that bad. But we will get hit by a Sucker Punch here. Yeah, there's no point. Yeah. Okay. Now they go to one of Superior Ogerpon. I'm thinking if they go Superior... I mean, I die to everything. Every move. IV Cudgel or Leaf Storm will both knock us out. I'm tempted. If they go Superior, do I go hard Iron Moth to keep a sacrifice around? I think I can, to be honest. I do want to keep a sacrifice around. It might be useful later. Go Iron Moth. They Leaf Storm. That's fine. Fiery Dance will always pick up a KO. Okay. There we go. They go to Ogerpon. I have to give that up, but I have my Earth Power Lando. U-turn might be better. Yeah, U-turn's a little bit better here. And the fact that I outspeed Pecharunt, I hope I outspeed Pecharunt, that's good too. 55. Who do I give up here? This could have, the main problem is like Synthesis and like Encore, which can make things annoying. Not terrible, but annoying. Either way, I think this is fine. Because we sacrifice Ogerpon, we go back to Lando, we'll be able to U-turn again and position ourselves to be A-okay. I hope... Okay, it is Horn Leech, but that's a good damage. Okay, we go back to Lando. U-turn again. Go to Golden Go. Okay, they are Air Balloon. Oh, they're gonna get hit by Shadow Ball. Now we're fine. We're mainly hoping that they're not the 302 like max speed Pecharunt, which is not that common. Typically, you run a little bit more bulk. We'll see though. Okay. Well, now Raging Bolt should live every attack. So we'll just throw off a Thunderbolt here. Come on. Okay, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Come on. All right, we got it. That was a tough matchup, but we got the win. Let's keep going. Okay, we're back. Game 2. We're fighting a more interesting... Magnezone's not a Pokemon you typically see a lot. It's for trapping. So we're kind of getting the idea they want to trap, Steel-type Pokemon. You can't trap a Ghost-type Golden Go. Unclear what the idea is. Now, I have to make sure I don't get turned into food by Kyurem. So leading Lando into Kyurem, I'm just getting cooked. So I have to be careful. I do have, Solid Golden Go, so it's not terrible. I have Iron Valiant too. I'm tempted to lead with Iron Valiant. It'll match up well into Kyurem, match up well into Lando. Poor matchup into Magnezone, but I have Lando for Magnezone. I kind of like Valiant lead. Yep, we got the lead we want. Kyurem into Valiant. Now, what's our play here? I kind of like knockoff. Good into everything. We immediately look scary, like Choice Specs Moonblast, for example. Okay, we're going to get rid of AV, I hope. Yep, we do get rid of the AV. Thunderbolt can KO. Now, they're going to this is tricky. I don't want to give up too much momentum. So if I go to... one, they could use a water move. And if I go Ogerpon, great. If I go to Iron Moth, I die. An other way around, they could use a fairy move, and I go Iron Moth, it's perfect. Now, Iron Moth I think is good long term. That typing Fire Fairy into this type of team is just really good. So I don't want to give it up too early. Ogre Pawn might struggle a bit, but it's still nice. Like, Play Rough is still nice to have. And Thunderbolt can KO. Depends on EV spreads here. Thunderbolt can KO. I'm just going to go for it. 73, unfortunate. What do they do here? Moonblast? Okay. Now, how do I want to play it? I can go to Ogre Pawn immediately, actually. We can Trailblaze. We get a speed boost, which is good. We're Adamant Natured. If they go to Kyurem, I have Play Rough. You know, get a little bit damage with Play Rough here. Now, what are my long-term plans? If I weaken, they go to Kyurem. I do have Play Rough for it. Okay, 74. Freeze dried. Yep. Now, I go to Iron Moth here. Fiery Dance. We have Terra Fairy if we want to use it on Lando. It's a big if, though. I'm not sure we do yet. Let's see what's going on here. We have Substitute for Sucker Punch as well, which is good. We outspeed everything here. Do we get... We need the special attack boost. Come on. No. Okay. Now they go Lando. Do I go my own Lando here? Or do I Terra Fairy out of the weakness to Earthquake? If I Terra Fairy, where else am I going to use my Terra? I could use my Terra on Golden Go. Terra Fairy Golden Go is also good here. It would be interesting because of the Magna Zone. Yeah, if I had the special attack boost, I think it's a no-brainer. I go for it. But because I don't have it, this is more... It's a trickier decision to make. I think I'm okay with Terra Fairying because I don't need to Terra Golden Go if I keep my Lando and Bolt active enough for King Gambit. It's tricky though. 45. No special attack. Scorching Sands. Hello. Okay. Well, I just needed one boost, but obviously you can't play expecting to get, you know, every single, you know, roll to happen. 75% overall. It's not high odds as a big picture. But ultimately, we are weakening Lando. But is that worth it? Weakening it for Raging Bolt is your typical idea. But if there's a Magna Zone, weakening for Raging Bolt doesn't make a ton of sense overall. Ideally, we would have just knocked it out here, but it's not happening. 42. Finally. Okay. Stealth Rock. A little greedy. A little bit greedy. That's a greedy Stealth Rock. Now, if you go King Gambit, I have Sucker Punch. You go Zamazenta, I KO you. Well, they have to Terra. But can you... Are you going to Terra? Yeah, okay. Zamazenta gone. And King Gambit, we're going to drop a little Substitute here. And Lando alone should be winning. Or at least doing well. Okay. They got the predict right. Now I'm going to go Lando. Okay. I have to be extremely careful here. Okay, we pick up Magna Zone. They're trying to reset Intimidate. This turned very bad very quickly. The main advantage we have is that we still have Raging Bolt, Thunderclap. But if it's leftovers, King Gambit, so we're losing. We're in trouble versus King Gambit here. They made a good predict to predict the Iron Moth substitute. Yeah, we're gonna have to outplay. They go King Gambit. I'm gonna Earth Power because I think they Swords Dance one time. 32. They are leftovers. I don't think they Sucker Punch into King Gambit. Or into Lando, rather. Yep, okay. We go to Iron Moth. They Swords Dance again. Intimidate. Yeah, we're losing to King Gambit now. Okay. Now, Thunderclap does 49 to 58. So we have to get the Thunderclaps right. Okay. This is tricky. Okay, we got it. That was a scary game, but we hit it. We're 1540. Let's keep going. Alright, we're fighting more of a balanced team this time, and Iron Valiant can definitely feast on this type of matchup, where you have Pokemon that, you go Slowking Galar on Moonblast, you get hit by Knockoff. You go, Moltres on, Knockoff, you get hit by Thunderbolt. So this is kind of the perfect Valiant matchup. You just have to be a little adept at navigating Pokemon like Gliscor and Kyurem and, Great Tusk, for example. What do I want to do here? I kind of like leading Valiant. I threaten Knockoff, which I like. They might just protect. I can Lando for Stealth Rock. Do I like Lando? Getting Stealth Rock up. It'll covers a lot of things. Protect is most likely here. They greeded. That's a hard greed, predicting no Knockoff there. Incredibly hard greed. They go to Great Tusk. I'm fine just Earth Powering here. Yeah, that's good damage. Yeah, this is really fine. I don't even need to U-turn. I'm just going to Earth Power. I can Stone Edge Moltres if they really want to do it. They go to Gliscor. Stone Edge for damage. They're U-turning. Yep. So this is good damage overall from Lando. Even if they go Kyurem, I'm fine with that. They take damage. They're leftovers, okay. So they could be Substitute Protect, for example. Yeah, they are Substitute and Protect. I'm gonna go hard Valiant here. Yep, got him. Now we have games to play, because we can Moonblast, we can knock off. Like, the combinations are there. And that's kind of the vulnerabilities of Subprotect Kyurem. You make one mistake, and now you're weak to Stealth Rock. You don't have power. Like, on paper, it's very deadly, but it's just a lot tougher to execute in practice. Now, speaking of practice, what do? I kind of add some Moonblast. Just raw. Okay. Now I can knock off, to be honest. Yeah, because they think I'm Choice Specs. There we go. Hit him with the Life Orb Reveal. Now we have knockoffs coming in. There we go. Now, if they go Moltres, we have T-Bolt for that. There's really no switch in. They go Zamazenta. Probably showing Heavy Slam, if I had to guess. I can just go Intimidate Lando, or do I keep it around for later? I can just go to it now. They're showing Heavy Slam. Close Combat into the Valiant. Okay. That's tricky. I'm just going to keep Lando for a sack. We'll go Golden Go. Golden Go matchup looks good. The Kyurem's kind of tough. My Valiant is really dominating here. They made a good predict. Close combating, kind of. I mean, yeah, this is fine though, overall. The real key was using Life Orb Valiant to lure... Yeah, we don't care about that at all. The real key was using Life Orb Valiant to lure Pokemon. Do I want to Nasty Plot here? I want to go Ogerpon. Yeah, now... Ivy Cudgel's coming in. I have Play Rough for Kyurem. We outspeed Kyurem. I can maybe... Yeah, I thought about greeting a Trailblaze, but I didn't want to get hit by a U-turn. Let's just go back to gold. And right now we're just cleaning up here. They go Gliscor. Drop a little Shadow Ball here. 29. Drop. Earthquake. Now I'm gonna try and get them to hit me into Salicberry range. Okay, well, that happened quicker than expected. Okay. Well, a crit for a crit. Now, obviously, their crit, my crit is much better for me than it was worse for them. We take that, though. 37. Let's go to Ogerpon. Nice strong Ivy Cudgel. They could Terra Grass, but if they Terra Grass, then they're losing to Iron Moth, and that's really our late game Pokemon here. Trying to win with late game Iron Moth. 24. And now Iron Moth should be winning. Well, I never get these special attack races, but Terra Fairy is just good. There we go. Alright, we got the win. Let's keep going. 1559. We have to hit 1750. Alright, we're fighting an hyper offensive team, so you have a lead Glamora by the looks of it. It could be lead Samurott too. One of the two. So lead Glamora or lead Samurott and that Meteor Beam Agility Glamora. You have maybe your Taunt, Focus Sash, and Enamorus type Pokemon. Iron Valiant. You have all the goobers here. So we'll have to be careful. We don't have Encore on the team. But we do have some tricks, for example, Vacuum Wave, Iron Valiant. Not particularly, great, but it's alright. We do have, some Terra Ghost, like Lando Terra Ghost for, E-Speed Dragonite. And we have Thunderclap as well. So, and if we get a Salicberry activate, that's also really good. We'll go Lando for now. Yeah, so they do go to Glamora. We do outspeed. We'll get an Earth Power off. They get Stealth Rock. We couldn't have stopped that. We don't have Taunt on our team. Now, one thing I really like is that we have Stone Edge for Enamorus. Okay, good. Sometimes people get a little greedy. Okay, so we can... How do we want to play the Dragonite here? Stone Edge, and then... Do we want a Stone Edge, or do we want a U-turn to break Multiscale? I think Stone Edge is good. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's actually really bad. Now, okay, we have to be careful. We're in trouble. Ice Spinner coming in. We haven't removed Multiscale. Maybe U-turn was better overall, but... the question is now what? Ice Spinner is a real threat. I'm gonna Stone Edge. Okay, at least we got rid of Multiscale, but it cost way too much to remove that. I might have to Terra Fairy Golden Go here. It's not ideal, but I don't have a better way of dealing with... Dragonite now. That doesn't even kill? Oh, that is terrible. Oh, Golden Go, you are. That was not good. Yeah, this is bad. Okay. Do I go Valiant? I go Valiant, yeah, that's fine. Not fine, but it's okay. Okay, cool. Now, at least we have an offensive Pokemon positioned into whatever. Okay, alright, they give us Enamorus, and that's the value of Life Orb Valiant. It's a complete lure, you don't expect it, and then you get cooked by it. Now, I want to keep Vacuum Wave around. Go Ogerpon, we'll sacrifice here. We're sacrificing so we can bring in Iron Moth. Because Iron Moth should have a better Valiant matchup than what we currently have. Now, Terrestrialization makes things tricky. If they Terra Ghost and I'm Sludge Waving into Terra Ghost, that's a problem. If they're Terra Steel, I'm Sludge Waving into that is a problem. Okay. Can we get that? Now, they go to Samurott here. And honestly, I think I'm fine. If it's Scarf, that could be an issue, but... Sucker Punch, okay. Now I can go to Valiant. I have T-Bolt and Moonblast. I'm gonna go Moonblast here. And hopefully... Okay, 87. The problem here... Their Sucker Punch is faster than my Thunderclap. So well, let's try. Let's try Thunderbolt. Okay. Can we live Roaring Moon? They had Earthquake. So we did not live Roaring Moon. That was kind of tough. I mean, the Stone Edge was... It's 80%. It's going to happen over a ladder run. Alright, kind of another offensive team. We'll go Lando lead again into the Glimora. They could lead Kyurem to anti-lead, which would be annoying. But it's manageable. Let's see what they're trying to do. Alright, they do lead Glimora. Get a free Earth Power off. They Power Gem. They did not Stealth Rock. Okay. So I can U-turn, but if I do that, I have to go Iron Moth immediately to remove it. And do I want to do that early in the game? It's not bad. I don't like it either, though. But I think it's better. It's better than, knocking out Glimora and then becoming Kyurem fodder. So I think it's overall fine. Mainly because the alternative wouldn't have been ideal. But look at the incredible value. We've basically gotten one Pokemon for the cost of a Switch Initiative and half of another. If they really should have gotten Stealth Rock, in my opinion. Maybe they were scared of Taunt. Lando doesn't get Taunt, right? Learn. It does get Taunt. Maybe they were scared of that, yeah. I know at one point it didn't have Taunt. I think it's relatively new. I don't remember, though. What are they taking so long for? Okay, they go to Kyurem. Now, do I go for it all? I think I do. Okay. Now I have D-Gleam. That's kind of a greed Dragon Dance on me, but we take it. Now, the problem is now I'm really weak to Iron Moth, so I got 1 KO for all my trouble. Was it worth it? Probably not. Do I go Golden Go? Nah, I don't go Golden Go. Yeah, I think I've done my job here. What I do now, I just get damage. Yeah, they win speed tie. Unfortunate, but I go Lando now. I really want to U-turn on Ogerpon, but I can't. I'm too low ladder to kind of figure if they're going to do that. Yeah, they didn't. Okay. Cool. I still have issues with, late game King Gambit. It's not terrible. And having, Raging Bolt is always good. They go Ogerpon. I have to U-turn. They can Trailblaze if they want. They Power Whip. That's fine. Take Rocky Helmet, which is good. I like Raging Bolt now. And Thunderbolt's pretty free. Okay, that's free too. We dodged, which is perfect. I mean, realistically, we were trading here. And then you go Iron Valiant, but I have Ogerpon, and then I have my Valiant for your King Gambit. So I think, obviously, it's a big help, but I think we were doing all right. Thunderclap's kind of obvious. Okay. We do have to be careful around, Encore stuff here. They did Encore, yep. And now we Ivy Cudgel, yep. Golden Go. Dazzling Gleam. We should live everything, even. Shadow Ball. Knockoff, yep. GG, we got that. 1558. Let's keep climbing. And what do we have here? Is this like a trick room? It's not a trick room team. It's just your generic, you know, sunny day offense, but it has some Arbolivas, which I don't know what they do. Lando feels like a good lead. Now, the main problem I'm going to run into, I go Lando, they lead Torkoal, I Earth Power as they go Hatterene, they eject button into Walking Wake, and what do? I have Ogerpon and I have water, I have Fairy and Water Absorb for Walking Wake, but it's such a tight rope to try and predict. We'll do it though. They go Roaring Moon, okay. That's just a U-turn for me. Yeah, this is a great outcome. They're probably going to have eject button. Yeah, they do. I'm just gonna go walking. I'm gonna go Ogerpon. And Arboliva is a Ogerpon counter. They Draco correctly. Now I have no water resist. Is it Valiant time? I do have Vacuum Wave for Scarf, or like the Fast Moon, really, which is good. If they go Torkoal, what's my Iron Valiant plan? Thunderbolt does a lot, so I could try that. Hopefully I Thunderbolt. They go to Hatterene, okay. That's still fine. Now I can Moonblast. I love having Vacuum Wave for Roaring Moon. Should I Thunderbolt for damage or just go Lando? I have to be aware of trying to stay healthy for Great Tusk. You know, one thing I actually kind of like... not really. I was going to say, I really like Iron Moth, the idea of using their fire against them, getting raw damage, but the main problem is I would be outsped by a Roaring Moon. What if it doesn't matter, though? What if I Terra Fairy on that? I'm going to Thunderbolt for damage? Do I really want to do that here? I think I do. 52? Yep. Yep. Caught him on the greed. Now, I want to Moonblast into Great Tusk coming in. Or Arboliva, either way. 56, alright. Endure? Yep. Okay. That worked out. Kind of. It kind of worked out. We still have issues, though. Walking Wake's water-type attacks are, you know, unstoppable almost. I could give up Vacuum Wave for Chip, go Raging Bolt on that, which I don't mind, to be honest. Do we outspeed? We outspeed Wake as well. I like Vacuum Wave Chip. Yeah. Go to Raging Bolt. We have Dragon Pulse here. Get rid of Great Tusk. Goodbye with the T-Bolt. I'm going to go Lando here. I want to keep Raging Bolt around. We'll just get the Intimidate. Terra Ground Outrage. Okay. That's just Golden Go. I'm going to keep the Intimidate around just for a little bit more. Shadow Ball's pretty free. I have to be careful. I have to be careful because of the whole Terra Ground situation. But as long as I have Intimidate, I'm fine, I hope. Hydro Steam. Might have been a choke. Okay, no, it wasn't. Well, they could have gone Moon there, but yeah. They knock off. Yeah, look, we have it. We have Terras. Because we have Terra, we're still fine. Yep, there we go. All right, GG's 1574. Let's keep going. Trying to hit 1600 in today's episode of the laddering. And also, if you've made it this far, make sure to subscribe. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers. Every time I do, a call to action, about 1,000 of you subscribe. So it's really, high reward, low effort for me to ask you to subscribe. It works. So if you are watching this, you enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe. And we have another Life Orb Valiant matchup where you can kind of farm the Slowking Moltres type players. We'll go Lando lead though. It's good into Glimora. They go Ogerpon. I just go to my own Ogerpon. There we go. Do I do it? I could. Should I be scared of like Power Whip? I'm just gonna go back to Lando. I'm scared of what they're trying to do. U-turn, get some chip, that's good. Stone Edge. There we go. And that's kind of the beauty of the lure. It's unexpected, you knock out a Pokemon, looking good. I'm gonna U-turn now. Okay, I didn't think they would Ivy Cudgel, to be honest. I got a little too excited. Let's Trailblaze, I think. Yeah, that was kind of bad. I got one good play and I got too excited. I'm not making the right decisions anymore. Now here's the tricky part. I'm gonna predict. I didn't think they would give up Glimora. Now the benefit, it's not really a benefit, but the benefit is that at least I deny Stealth Rock. But I'm thinking my Terra Fairy Goldengo can win long term. Go Goldengo for now. Okay. Nasty Plot, Chilly Reception, probably. Into what? King Gambit? I Terra Fairy if you go King Gambit. Go to Ogerpon, okay. Okay, now I've put them in range of my Salic Berry. Okay, that's exactly what we wanted. No point recovering again, we'll just pick it up here. And it's tricky. They go to Valiant here. I think we do have to give up Goldengo. Go to Iron Moth here. We Fiery Dance. It's not incredible value, but... Okay. Do I Sludge Wave? They Terra Ghost? Now, unfortunately for me, I'm going to... Yep, I got him on the Predict. So I got the Predict right, and now I'm pretty sure I'm winning because I have Vacuum Wave and Knockoff. Does Vacuum Wave knock out King Gambit? It should, right? Yeah, it does. Okay. Okay, Calm Mind. I think we should be winning now. Our mixed Iron Valiant gets the job done here. No, maybe it doesn't. Well... To be honest, it still does, but I have to... My Iron Valiant should still get stuff done. Okay, good. We woke up anyway. Okay, cool. 1589, let's keep going. And it's kind of a slog, to be honest, but I think the team is really good, and we're getting a lot of good matchups, and we're able to execute. Okay. They're fighting... Okay, I love it when we have Life Orb Valiant into Slowking Galar. It's just easy to kind of Moonblast Knockoff and kind of mixed attacker your way through. I'm going to lead Valiant again, mainly because I don't... They're going to lead Kyurem to anti-lead Lando. That's my feeling. Yep, okay. Now, I'm just going to drop my Knockoff. It's kind of... Look... Okay, that's an early committal of Terra. And they didn't get everything they wanted. Now, I didn't get everything I wanted either, but that's a very early Terra committal. Now, that's going to open up so many avenues later in the game. I'm going to Moonblast for raw damage. Yeah, we're going to open up a lot of avenues because they can't Terra anymore. The question, though, is what do I do now in the near future? So, long term, I'm looking at winning with Terra Fairy Golden. Just a great matchup overall. In the intermediate, do I like Ogerpon enough? Ogerpon's Trailblaze is in fact capable of knocking out Kyurem, which is a treat. They go to Raging Bolt. They're probably going to Dragon move. Do I go Lando? I can just play rough. Or can I? Yeah, I play rough, then I go Lando right after, I think. I have to be aware of not getting too weak to Valiant. Most Valiant don't run Psychic, so your Iron Moth can beat Iron Valiant, but because of that interaction, a lot of Iron Valiant can use Iron Moth, so we have to be careful. It's not a guaranteed situation. They Dragon Pulse as expected. We're going to go Lando on Thunderclap. It's kind of predictable. I would expect people to predict it. Okay, good. Now we can... Okay, do I Greed? Do we knock out Kyurem with Earth Power? We do. I'm going to keep Lando healthy here. Yeah, I'm not going to Stealth Rock. I want to keep Lando healthy. Now, Big Bad Kyurem's coming back. Now, it's such an easy predict to make Earth Power into Golden or Iron Moth. It's such an easy predict to make. If they do it, they do it. Okay, good. Well, not good. Okay, now what? I just have to wake up. Okay, I did wake up. The question is, I think I just want to weaken it. Yeah, I just want to weaken it. Substitute maybe? Okay. Now what? This is actually really good for me. Oh, never mind. If it's Encore, it's not good for me. Like, the only reason going Valiant makes sense here is if you have Encore. Yeah. Well, they knocked off. That's fine too, I guess. Yep, okay, we're going to pick up Valiant. Now I'm really looking... it's not even great. I was kind of hoping my Terra Fairy Golden could do well, but it really relies on me proccing the Salic Berry. Okay. Yeah, I do need to figure out my Salic Berry situation. Alright, I am going to pick up one more KO before I faint. Great value from Iron Moth here. Okay, now... Golden Go time? Yeah, it is Golden Go time. I expect Kyurem. If they go Tusk, it's fine. Now... I'm going to Terra Fairy Nasty Plot. No! Oh, the drop. Because now, my plan was I would Earth Power, and then next turn they would Ice Beam me into Salic Berry range. But now, Ice Beam has a chance to knock us out. It's a 50% roll to knock out Golden Go here. I have to go for it. There's no other option for me. Okay. Perfect. Now We Dazzling Gleam. Oh, we don't need to show it, I guess. We can Shadow Ball. Okay. Now, make no mistake, there's still a lot of trouble brewing, but do we want to keep Golden Go around or just pick up raw damage here? I think I have a plan. Okay, they kowtowed. Maybe they're the low kick variant, so they don't have Iron Head. Yeah, I'm willing to bet they don't actually have Iron Head. They're kowtow low kick. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay. And they used up the Terra too early. Misclicked twice in a row. You probably just didn't have it. 1609. We're going to continue this in the next episode where we go from 1600 to 1750. If you like OU content, let me know. And thank you guys for watching and see you guys next time.